ድምፁ ከመይ ኣሎ ክንሪኦ Hello guys. ይሰማል
Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we asked that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
That's a corner kick.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Batistuta. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's come loose. And that was very necessary. It's not an especially good pass, that. Chelsea disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's going for goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
So we're still where we started right now. Doué, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doué. And it's Neymar. No, he's not getting his way this time. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And this is Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a little undercooked. Mosquera clears it away. Could be danger here. It's Neymar! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Rice. De Bruyne. Xavi Alonso. De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Going about things with real menace. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end. But defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Batistuta. And it's De Bruyne. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
There's the shot! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eze. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Bruyne. And this is Batistuta. Madueke. For Rice. Threads one in, and he plays one through. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Trossard.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Coming on the field, number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 4, White.
Can he get... Trossard! He's hit it first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
Arsenal making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That is a great pick out. He's found some real chance! He has done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Can he get on the end of this? He's being urged to shoot.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Batistuta. Decent chance! It's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 20, Gabriel Batistuta.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Thinks about the shot. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And what a climax we have here! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
There will be
Well, the
5 minutes
mindset
added
has
time.
changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
He's on it, can he get away?
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Batistuta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Incapuyi. Now, can they get him away? Saka gets into a... And that's that. Chelsea proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Over to the left. Decent progress down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? It's a goal kick. And it's Adley. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cut it out. Might be danger. Shot a goal! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
17 minutes is
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's...
Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Neymar. Lovely, but applies the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. And it's made its way to him. Oh, fate. He's gone for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Jimenez. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Oh, just skips past his man. Truffert. Truffert got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Batistuta. And here's Neymar. Neymar! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Christie. Now it's Adley. And he's picked it up out wide. That'll be a corner. Header comes in! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Doué. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar could try cutting inside here. It's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Neymar did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's found a way through. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Bournemouth are looking to break at pace. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Evan Nielsen, nicely spread. Christie. Christie showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Evan Nielsen. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Evan Nielsen. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! Robertson, nicely aimed pass. Now it's Brooks. De Bruyne. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Adley.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. Knocks it out wide. Great vision.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's running through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's tried one! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Neymar has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitutions taking place.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Brooks, and he's been shifted off it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It is a corner, good chance.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Doué receives it in a good position here. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and out. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, the beauty
Goes for the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neymar. De Bruyne.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Neymar going. Real chance! Neymar! What about that one? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's there to hit it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's worked it through. Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. Just eases him off the ball. Xabi Alonso with a definite foul there. That looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's Batistuta. Neymar. That's very neat. Can he finish? Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Batistuta. And here's Neymar. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played back in. It's Neymar! More pressure on the opposition goal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Chelsea leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're...
He's having a go! Sensational save by Jose Sarr!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's in a great position here. In it comes. Still just a single goal between the sides. That's a nicely shaped ball. Neymar. Showing great feet there. Has a shot! And he comes up trumps again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. Neymar under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Neymar has found the net here, of course. Neymar. He's got away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar! And that is doing no harm at all.
Neymar probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitution on the field. Number 36.
Wolverhampton can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the field, number 27, number 11.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there.
38.
Now it's Doué. Neymar is onto this. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out wide. And it's Doué. He has a look up. And he shoots! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Leading by just 1 goal and still some defending to do. He's found a way through. And the cup, here's the header! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And that could set him on his way. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Xabi Alonso. And that will be the final act. Chelsea have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this. Here's a chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Endo. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now that looks a decent ball. And they've got a throw. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Wirtz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Wirtz. Ekitike. Now it's Gakpo. He's shifting. Gakpo! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Doué. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way past. He has found a way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Batistuta. And it's made its way to him. Oh, sweet. It's Neymar! And he's there to retrieve it. Wirtz hops for safety. And Endo. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Neymar! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Wirtz. Endo. Now it's Wirtz. Either side giving way, it has been tight. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. Endo. And it's Wirtz. Ekitike. Endo. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Wirtz. He's through, now is he in? And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! Oh, a decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet... He gets big! They've done it! There is the breakthrough! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, he produced a terrific header, but his last-minute burst forward worked a treat when everyone else was waiting to see where the ball was likely to arrive.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Batistuta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar. That's good play. It's Neymar! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Gakpo! It's loose now, in for the pieces! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. That's exactly what they...
It's Neymar! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 21, Neymar.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's McAllister. Oh, good take in a good area. Terrific header. No, not the best of headers.
Substitution in progress.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's gone for a throw-in. McAllister. Picked out brilliantly. Plays it in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Added minute has been
I think
indicated.
we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Chiesa. He is through here. Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. There's the... Oh, it rattles the bar. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they...